Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Audrey and I'm here with another episode of Audrey Plays Minecraft, and today we're going to be doing a tutorial on a Frisbee. Epic, super duper epic Frisbee. So, let's just get right into it. Basically, we're going to need a player join. We're going to need to go ahead and get some if statements and whatnot. We're also going to need some entity actions. Epic. So, now let's go ahead and say when they join, let's go ahead and give them a Frisbee. So item management, give item, and then I'm just going to use a pressure plate, the iron pressure plate. I'm going to rename it and a Frisbee. Make it whatever item you want, but I'm going to use this. So let's give them that item. And then what we're going to say is when player event, right click. If player is holding this Frisbee, we're going to go ahead and remove it. And then we're going to go ahead and do launch projectile. Let's just do a snowball. And then let's go ahead and say where I need to give it a location. And let's do eye location. That's just going to be like the eye level of the player. So like where my eyes are. So I can't speak. Eye location of default target. That's the location we're going to launch at, so snowball at that location. And then all we're going to have to do is put an entity action, appearance, set projectile display item. Let's go ahead and do that for the last entity spawned, which in this case will be this projectile. And let's set the item to a Frisbee. And then now all we have to do is test when this lands. So you can either, if you're not going to have multiple different types of projectiles in your game, then you can just not worry about this. Here, let me just projectile hit event. Then you're not going to have to worry about testing if the item is the Frisbee. But if you are going to have multiple projectiles in your game, then you're going to want to do this following step, which is if entity, or that's if game. If entity has custom tag, text, and let's do the tag Frisbee. Oops, Frisbee. Wow, I can't spell, can I? So if they have the tag Frisbee, and then what we're also going to want to do, of course, is give the entity the tag Frisbee. So set custom tag of last entity to Frisbee, and then let's just put true. So if it's a Frisbee, if it has the tag Frisbee, then we know it's Frisbee, and what we can do is game action, entity, game action, spawn spawn item. We're going to spawn the Frisbee, and then the location is going to be event block location. So now it will spawn the Frisbee there. I'm going to do no item momentum, or no item motion. And then I'm going to go ahead and say entity action, statistics, set dropped item pickup delay of last entity spawned to 0. This basically means that, in normal Minecraft, basically items when they're first dropped have a bit of a pickup delay so that it's not just instant. But what we're going to do is make it instant so that if this hits a player, it would just instantly be picked up. Okay, why did it do item motion? There we go. So let's just throw this up in the air and try to catch it. Like that. Okay, well, that's pretty much it. You can see that there's a cool little, there's a cool little Frisbee that comes out whenever you throw it. And yeah, you can go ahead and play around with this. If someone else was to join, I would be able to just throw back and forth with them. You can use this for whatever you want. Maybe make a Frisbee golf game or something. I don't know. Thank you guys for watching. Go ahead and subscribe. As of right now, I'm like 2 subscribers away from 200, which is pretty insane. That's like a fifth of 1,000, which is like a tenth of 10,000, which is like a tenth of 100,000. So that's kind of just insane. So go ahead and subscribe and like to help me out. And I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.